What's up, everybody? This is EMAC 24101 on YouTube.com with major WWE Backstage news on Jeff Hardy's WWE return in 2016. Full Backstage details exposed. Is seen on Inquisitor.com. When WWE teases things for WWE fans, it makes you wonder where they're going with it. We all know that WWE.com workers sometimes just do stuff to appeal to the internet crowd, but it is not always something to look into. However, there are times when it can be seen as something interesting. Recently, WWE asked fans about who they wanted to see back in the WWE. Choices like Kurt Angle and Batista were among the names, but the one man who was ahead of them all by at one point over 20,000 votes was the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. His brother Matt Hardy was also on the list with his fair share of votes. So what makes this an interesting thing at the end of the day? Jeff Hardy's TNA deal expires in 2016. Matt Hardy also left a little tease on Twitter for WWE fans during WWE Raw last night, or 3 nights ago, when the Dudley Boys and Edge and Christian had a segment together. So he said, heard there was just a TLC reunion without the L components. Matt also shot out a video of their beloved Triangle TLC match with all 6 men involved. Edge and Christian spoke about them on the Stone Cold podcast later in the night as well, with Jeff Hardy prominently featured in the videos of their TLC encounters. While Jeff's deal does expire next year, it is thought that Matt's deal is on a per-date basis. So if Jeff Hardy were to leave, Matt Hardy would follow. WWE has expressed interest in bringing Jeff back in the past, even when he made mistakes relating to drug issues. Meanwhile, Matt kind of got himself fired years ago, which he has since been apologetic for. It is also thought that due to TNA having issues with their American television deal, they might have something troubling continuing, which would let both Hardys out. It is also thought that TNA might let some big stars out of their contracts to save money and simply bring them in on a per-day basis. So if that is the case, Jeff Hardy easily could be back in the WWE by the end of this year or before. As of now, however, the only time he would be able is most likely after WrestleMania 32. It is also stated simply as a rumor that both are set to be coming back at the TLC pay-per-view in December. While that is only rumored as of now, it would make total sense at the end of the day, seeing as there is a big history with them and TLC. If both Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy were out of their contracts by the end of this month, the December TLC show would happen to be after any 90-day clause would end. So take that little nugget for what it is worth. So yeah, guys, basically, Jeff Hardy, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. When he was in the WWE, he left while he was in a steel cage match for the World Heavyweight Championship in 2009 against CM Punk. He lost. He had to leave the WWE. I think it was 6 years ago. It's been that long, to be honest with you. Couldn't believe it, but it has been that long. Yes, indeed. But one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I do gotta say that. I mean, he's been the Intercontinental Champion. He's been a Tag Team Champion. He's been a WWE Champion. He's won the World Championship. He's really done it all. He's had one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, at least in my opinion. One of my favorites. I hope he can come back ever. It's been rumored for years and years. He's in TNA right now. Obviously. So yeah. We're going to have to see what happens. However, Jeff Hardy, the only thing he has not accomplished is basically winning the Royal Rumble, main eventing a WrestleMania. What else, really? Really, that's it. Oh, well, I don't think he's ever won the United States Championship. A few things, he's done it all. He has a Hall of Fame career. One of the greatest tag teams with Matt Hardy in history. In my personal opinion, I think he has a Hall of Fame career. But yeah. What are your thoughts on Jeff Hardy? I think this guy was phenomenal in the ring, one of the best wrestlers ever. His in-ring work, his promos were okay. I think if he can get everything cleared up with his drugs and stuff, make sure there's no demons or, anything left, I think WWE would gladly accept him back. I don't know why they would not want him back. Just saying, I do believe that Jeff Hardy will probably be back in WWE. Hopefully, he wants to finish up his career in WWE, just like the Dudley Boys are back. And I mean, WWE is the biggest company in wrestling history. He's done it all. I mean, we're gonna have to see what happens. However, you know, there's been a lot of matches too we have not seen before. We might have a lot of good dream matches. So yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, share this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. I'll see you all weekends later. And this has been EMAX2411 on YouTube.com. See ya, YouTube. Peace out.